Um, this is pretty good. No intro. This is pretty good. Hi everyone. It's me. Certainly better than the last movie I saw today. Hi everyone. It's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Raise on Popcorn with Grant, everybody. Today we are talking about a movie. Today, this morning, at this point, we're talking about a movie. Movies and TV. That's what we do here, and that movie is The Kill Room. The Kill Room is a new film that is somewhat in a wide release. It's released by Shout Studios, which I think is Shout Factory's film label. It's directed by Nicole Paone, I believe that's how you pronounce it, who is she's a comedian who has become a director. Okay. She's written for Funny or Die. She was a cast member on the Big Gay Sketch Show and Punk'd. Okay. She also wrote and directed the 2020 film Friendsgiving, which I have not seen. So this is my introduction to Ms. Paone's work, at least as a director. So what is The Kill Room about? Well, the film centers on a organized crime type and also Jewish guy who is he is jokingly by the other sort of Jewish gangsters in the area known as, and this is the movie's words, not mine, the Black Dreidel. Gordon, played by Samuel L. Jackson, he is his main killer for hire in the organization is a dude named Reggie, aka the Bagman, played by Joe Manganiello. And he needs a new scam, a new way to kind of get the organized crime world both off his back and in the game. He finds it when an associate of his, played by Matthew Maher, who is phenomenal in Funny Pages and Air, tells him about an art dealer friend of his, Patrice, played by Uma Thurman. So it's a nice little Pulp Fiction reunion. And and Reggie decides, despite knowing nothing about art, to sell kind of abstract art, as he describes at one point. It's like it looks like a Smurf with diarrhea wiped its ass with it. To sell to high society types as part of a new grift. Desperate and losing various artists' approval, Patrice takes the deal and finds herself caught up inadvertently into the world of organized crime and art dealing and organized crime turned out to be strange but kind of similar bedfellows as this sort of trio tries to make it big and then get out of the jam. Let the mayhem and the darkly comic one-liners begin. So here's the thing. This movie is very uneven and very messy. I'm going to be real about it. But it is really, I really enjoyed this movie. And what I enjoyed about this movie is that it isn't uneven, but it's ambitious. I like the premise. I like the fact we also, I love the cast. We also get a nice little sort of minor supporting role for Maya Hawke, who of course is Uma Thurman's daughter, but is very much not playing her daughter in this. In fact, she's an artist who kind of is in a rivalry with Uma Thurman. They kind of don't like each other very much, which is a lot of fun. Sam Jackson is great here. He and Uma Thurman fit into these roles together like a glove. They really click. Joe Manganiello, it's like his best performance I've seen since like Magic Mike. He's really good. And it's a funny movie. It's kind of messed up. One of the reasons he goes by the Bagman is that he uses the bags that he uses to asphyxiate people who he's been hired to kill, essentially as his art pieces. And everybody, the art world goes crazy for it. This is very much a satire on the art world. I liked that. I thought it was really neat. I thought it was, even the way the title comes in toward the end of the film, I thought was really well handled. And I just really liked the fact that this movie is utterly, unapologetically dark and politically incorrect. It's very funny, but it also has an edge that you just don't see in these kinds of movies really anymore. Like, it very much is not trying to, and not in a way that feels dated or incredibly offensive. It feels like that's part of the joke, is that it's a satire on this type of movie. I really dug this flick. I enjoyed it. The acting is very good. The writing is very good. It's uneven. It's kind of a mess. It does take a little bit too long into the movie to kind of figure out what plot they're going to kind of center on and make this really about. But then as it goes along, you realize that everything in that setup does pay off and matters in the overall plot. Very funny, very much of that sort of Tarantino strike of very tough dialogue, but it works because the characters are interesting. It's very funny, in sort of a curt, sort of what's the word, caustic kind of way. It's not like funny in a jokey way. It's funny in like a dark comedy way. It's a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. Not much more to say about it. And you know what? I'm going to walk 2 blocks to see it. I'm going to give The Kill Room 4 out of 5 stars. This is a really fun flick. Definitely worth checking out. The cast is great. The writing is pretty solid. Debbie Mazar also shows up for a little bit and has a nice little, basically extended cameo in this. So yeah, a lot of fun. Really fun flick. Yeah, I liked it. The Kill Room, 4 stars out of 5. Let's close the book on it. Trailer trash. Let's talk some trailer trash. Let's see. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Talked about it, looks good. What Happens Later. Talked about it, looks good. Poor Things. Talked about it, looks good. The Bike Riders. Talked about it, looks good. Thanksgiving. Talked about it, looks good. The Exorcist Believer. Talked about it, looks good. We are seeing it Thursday. And was there shawarma? No, there was not. All right, that is it. We will be back tomorrow night for a review of the documentary The Ringleader, The Case Against the Bling Ring, which is streaming on HBO Max. We will also have a review roundup coming up in the next couple days of the Wes Anderson shorts The Swan, The Ratcatcher, and Poison, as well as before sometime in the next week or two, we'll also have reviews of Secret Invasion Season 1 and I Am Groot Season 2. And more to come. That'll all be next time. And until next time, I'm Grant the Movie and TV Guy. I see it all, and I'm going to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love you all, classes missed. I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does. That's what you're supposed to do, or so I've been told. Leave a comment, even if it's, "Hey Grant, I like waffles." It really helps out. If you want to find me else reviews, lists, and other fun stuff, you can check me out on Letterboxd.com at RaisedOnPopcorn with Grant. Twitter, I'm at RaisedGrant. You can find me on Facebook, Raised on Popcorn with Grant. Instagram, Threads, and TikTok at Raised on Popcorn with Grant. Serialized, all one word, lowercase, Raised on Popcorn. Check out my podcast, Raised on Popcorn with Grant, the podcast, on Spotify and Anchor. Some of you already have, but even if you haven't, take care of yourself, take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important, and I want to know down below, what did you think of The Kill Room? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Think my opinion's good? Think I'm full of shit? Comment below, let me know. And until we meet again, we're all raised on popcorn. Big mouth, extra butter. Catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone. Have a good night. Bye.